Hey guys, this is day 107 of Startup. So this video is really for myself. I want this to be a reminder in future, like my startup went through this lowest point. So really, yeah, my startup is at the lowest point. I have been failing again in trying to solve one problem. And I want to talk about that problem and what I have done so far to try to solve it. So I've talked about this before also in another video. A part of my product, a big crucial part of my product is about having to match a real-time voice with a pre-recorded voice. So someone has already recorded his voice and he's playing that during a phone conversation, and I want his live voice to be sounding exactly like the voice that was pre-recorded. The first idea I tried was very simple. I just put the voice that is going through to the computer to the other person through the computer right back into the earphone so that the person can hear both the played audio and his own voice through the same signal in the earphone and compare the two. But this did not work because the voice that comes through the earphone completely mixes with the voice that is going out from the mouth, and the two are indistinguishable. So it's very difficult to separate that out, that one in the ear, and match it with the voice that was in the pre-recording. Then we tried giving, instead of a auditory feedback through earphone, giving a visual feedback in terms of a loudness meter so that the user can actually match the loudness level using the previous visualization of the recorded audio. And this one, we were able to, the user is able to match the volume, but we realized that the volume itself is not sufficient because the tone quality also matters a lot, and it's just not enough to match the volume alone. So if I record a very soft voice like hello, how are you, and amplify it, then it, when it is amplified, it has the same hollow quality to it even though it is louder, and it doesn't sound like hey, how are you, instead it sounds like hey, how are you. So it did not work again. Here some of you might be thinking that it's obvious that the recorded audio and the audio that you speak live are going to sound different, and you have noticed that different very clearly when you record an audio on a phone or something. But actually not so fast, because technically it should not differ, because it is going through, like the recording is first going to the microphone and is coded by the microphone. Now on the computer, once it is on the computer, it's in the same format, so the two should not differ as long as the formats are same. So the difference here is really coming from the mood of the speaker, or probably some difference in the audio setting that he has from day to day. So I continued with my experiments, and next I tried sending back that same audio in the earphone but with a delay so that it is not getting mixed with your own voice. There's a separation, and yes, I can hear that voice separately much more easily after the delay. But then because of this echo factor, its quality changes. It seems like its quality changes, and it's hard to match it with the original signal, and it feels psychologically a little bit more stressful. So I do not want, of course, the users to feel that stress. It should be very natural and very obvious and easy to do. Then I tried an AI based solution. The idea was that have a small clip of the user of that day just before he makes the call, and use that clip to change the voice in the other previously recorded software, previously recorded audio, using voice cloning. But the results were simply very bad. And also the way these deep learning based solutions work, there is a step in the end which converts an intermediate form is called a spectrogram into audio, and it's a very slow step. So I do not, and also very error prone, so I do not think an AI based solution can work here for a very long time. So that is also now out. So failed, and failed. Okay guys, so we have failed a lot here. Now I do not know what happens next, but anyways, if we come out of this, then this will be the video that I will want to come back from the future and see again.